What's up, everybody? Steven here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Angel, episode number 15 of season number 1 of The Prodigal. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction episodes extra early over there. If you want them, if you don't want them, totally cool. Episodes here whenever they show up. So yeah, last episode of Angel was I've Got You Under My Skin. I thought that was a pretty rock solid episode. It was actually a surprise, really good episode to me. I was not expecting to hit a really great episode, and I really enjoyed it. I liked the concept. I liked the idea of a kid and the demon, and at the end, no, it wasn't that. It was just a crazy ass. I like that. It was all cool, and a lot of you guys seem to really agree with me. I actually want to see what the actual overall consensus was of that episode over here on Patreon. Of course, on Patreon we do the voting and stuff like that, and I get to see what you guys thought. And yeah, it was for about 75 to 80% here. I thought it was an 8 or better. So 26% gave it a 9 and 11% gave it a 10. So a lot of you guys were on the same page as me. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna hop in here, have a good time. Patreon if you want full reactions, uncut, unedited. Like, comment, subscribe. Here we go.
Why do you keep to the shadows, sir? Are you not well?
The light bothers my eyes just now.
And I know the reason why. I've been all night.
He's got a hungover. Oh wow, we're bringing back daddy issues. Or bringing daddy issues for Angel. What the hell is that? It's like a guy. Is it a vampire? A homeless vampire? Okay. Oh, you're not a vampire. What are you?
Still having a little trouble with this otherworldly stuff.
Right. Although demons aren't technically otherworldly. I mean, in fact, they were here.
You don't want to hear none of it.
Can I go? Yeah, you can go.
What's in your bag, buddy? Why do you come after you? Something in your bag?
What's your father doing here?
No offense, I think you're probably a pretty decent guy for, you know, what you are. But let's keep this strictly business, all right? We don't get personal. I'm not your girlfriend.
I mean,
Who is he?
you could have just said friend. I mean,
That one.
Would that be the demon you encountered this morning?
Yeah, that's...
Angel,
Hi. Can we talk?
what's up?
It's about that demon from this
Look,
morning.
if you insist on...
he's just talking out loud.
Yeah.
Good. You told me to forget about it. I'd like to.
I think,
Angel,
I'm
there's nothing
trying.
here.
What are you
And our
doing?
evil thing was just evil. Okay? Now can't we just leave it at that?
Okay.
I suppose one can hardly blame her.
What the hell?
bigger picture.
Okay, Cordelia with the
Show us the details.
willingness to cut it?
Yeah. Like why a guy who drives a delivery van will be on a commuter train during his shift.
What the hell? That's why you... Okay, interesting. Oh wow, I thought you were gonna go after the delivery guy. You going straight to the source. Okay. Interesting.
I will find out what's going on, sir. I'm just telling you that now out of respect for Kate.
Are you threatening me,
Damn.
son?
A little bit.
No. I'm trying to protect your daughter.
Protect my daughter. From what?
From finding out the reason that you were there today wasn't because you cared about her.
And, how's Angel?
Pardon me?
Tall, good-looking fella you brought to my retirement party.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
That ain't a Mexican name, is it, Angel?
Their dad.
What's wrong with him?
Nothing.
Must be something wrong with him. You married?
No.
West Hollywood? Well, he made an impression.
You like him?
No, not really.
Oh. Then what's this all about?
Nothing. It's just,
It's its innate strength.
Times 20, I would say.
What would happen if this drug were given to an already powerful battle demon?
I shudder to think.
Hey guys! Security system, remember? What's the point of having it if you never turn it on?
Why are you wearing a
Doesn't
wig?
anyone or anything?
Oh, the cover.
Move your entrails.
an investigator. From what I hear, he's good.
Any idea on why he'd be looking into our operation?
I don't know. He's got his reasons, I guess. What was in the package?
Mr. Lockley,
We agreed that I'd use my department connections to facilitate movement of your untariffed auto parts. We didn't agree that I'd be removing evidence from crime scenes or pumping my own daughter for information.
Interesting. He's kind of like a corrupt cop.
Sound
He also,
advice, Mr. Lockley. Thank you very much.
that looks familiar. He's pumping his own kind. Oh, this must be Angel's father. Oh, maybe not. Oh, this is when Angel died. Holy shit. Or died. Can't remember. Does Angel kill his family? Like, is that part of like Angel's lore, legend? I don't remember. Oh wow, Angel not even hesitating.
You know what to do.
Okay, hesitated a little bit. Can't even try to already fight it though.
Hallowed be thy name.
What we're dealing with before we make any moves. Right you are. A deliberate, cautious approach would be the most sensible plan. Fools rush in.
No, he wants you to stay here.
Hi.
Give me that.
Am I interrupting anything?
No, it's all right. Come on in.
Here.
What's this?
Oh, she gave me the names.
The list of those names you asked for. Passengers on the train?
Oh, I don't need them anymore.
Right.
Door is open.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah, thanks. Ooh.
Look at West. Oh, there's. Hey, it's working though. Come on, Wesley. Nice.
Window is open. I'm unplugging it.
I mean, it's working.
Kate, it's Angel. Pick up if you're there. If you get this message, get a hold of your father. Get him out of his house. He's in danger.
But I was invited.
By you. No, but he's been invited forever. What? You didn't. You killed your sister? You. My God.
She thought I returned to her. An angel. Something of myself. After all.
Wow. That's crazy, dude. He killed his sister.
You boys like a drink?
We'll wait.
Okay. So, you said this was about Katie.
Yes.
Why are you working with
Just a
some?
question, actually.
What led you to work with
You
some
haven't
shady
by
ass
any
people?
chance mentioned to her even casually your association with us, have you?
She doesn't know a thing. Why?
Well, we were.
There have to be. I've seen to it.
Oh, providing for her future, of course. Very noble. Glad
Was that what the money's for?
Yeah.
Mr. Lockley, I need you to invite me in.
What? Get out of here.
Invite me in. Do it now.
Son, you really need to go.
Invite me in.
Oh shit!
Invite me in.
Wow, an angel can't do anything about it.
You're not welcome here, bro.
He dies. The very instant his soul leaves his body, I'm through this door and I kill you both.
Ooh shit! Wow! 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 Oh motherfuckers! Yep. Dumb. Like, I could turn him if you want me to, but I can't. He might be evil. More than likely be evil. That's crazy, bro. I didn't think that they would kill him.
Kate.
I guess if we would have told her what he was doing, she would have ruined her relationship with her father, but he would still be alive at least. Oh man, Angel's pissed now. That's actually a really cool thing though. Like, that's pretty awesome. That was like the idea of somebody, like, you're seeing somebody die and you can't do nothing because like they need to invite you in but they don't trust you. That's actually really cool. I like that. I like, sucks that I had to be her dad, but it was cool. Let's see, there was money for her, right? Or will she ever know that it was for her?
I see.
No, it's not hurting them. What are you
I
doing?
know it won't kill you, but this will.
Oh, she got him. Oh,
What
shit.
you think you know it walks the shit. You
What?
have no comprehension. You
I don't like that.
understand what stands before
He's kind of
you.
shitty as a villain, but whatever.
Big, ugly, drug-running demon who thinks he's a lot scarier than he really is, maybe?
But I want to see Angel start using those fucking things under his wrists, like Ezio from Assassin's Creed.
We walk out of here now, you don't lose your head.
Nice.
I'm already dead.
Oh God, that was awesome.
Welcome to the club.
Jesus, that was cool. Oh my God, this makes me want to see an Assassin's Creed movie. Well, a good one, or a TV show. That'd be awesome too.
You okay?
This is gonna make her like not trust you even more. She already doesn't. All right, well, that was episode number 15 of season number 1. Solid episode. I mean, anywhere between a strong 7 and an 8, I think, is a proper score. The idea that her father was corrupt. What's her name? Katie. What the hell's her name? Is it Katie? Am I drawing a blank on? Is her name Katie? I don't remember what her name is. Whatever, I can't find it. Well, you know, the idea that her father was corrupt and then found himself working with some vampires was actually really, really interesting. Like I mentioned, I really, really did like the idea that, or the moment that Angel couldn't go in to save him. That was like, that's actually a really awesome moment. I actually really like that. And then his line of, the moment his soul leaves his body, I'm gonna kill you. That was cool. Her trust issues with Angel are probably, I don't know, they're probably gonna go in a very different way, because it's a vampire that killed her father, and that's just gonna make her even more not want to anything to do with him, and then the evil stuff, the demons in the world. Cordelia and Wesley kind of played secondary characters. I mean, they're always secondary characters, but like they're always like secondary to Angel. This episode, they were more secondary to everything because their whole thing was about the alarm, and then they weren't even at the end when we were fighting. Let's see. We'll break it down here. We start off a flashback of Angel. Oh, that's another thing, like the flashback thing, right? Angel killed his family. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if he did. I don't know if we ever did know, but like he killed his little sister. That's crazy. And I'm assuming his mom too. That's fucked up. So we see Angel in the past. It makes it seem like Angel's already a vampire, but no, he's just a drunk guy. His father hates him because he's a loser, hasn't lived up to anything. And then we see Angel fighting some creature on the subway. We have is her name Katie? Name Katie? I keep saying Katie. Let me see. Oh, that's not her name. What the hell's her name? It'll probably pop up here. Where is it? You see, it's Detective Lockley, but it's Kate. Ugh, so close. I kept saying Katie because the dad called her Katie, I think, right? So she's here. She's going to investigate. She comes here. She sees a demon, kind of even more building up her knowledge of like this crazy demon world. Her dad's here, which she finds weird. There's some odd stuff happening with the delivery driver guy. The dad says he's here, then I don't know, checking up on her or whatever, or she assumes it's because of that. Angel is weirded out by that. Then we go back to the past. We see Angel in a ball brawling. We see the girl that turned him, and we're like, oh, this is very, 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 very close to when that's gonna happen. We then see this is a Cordelia putting the alarm system. We then the Angel coming here. He's saying he needs to know about everybody that was on the train. He wants some information. Kate's all about not doing that. She wants to kind of leave that behind, put it in the rear view, not think about that side of Los Angeles. Angel's following the delivery guy, follows him to Kate's father's apartment. He gives him something. We have a kind of like a discussion here, not discussion. Angel's essentially telling him who's a delivery driver. It comes off as like a threat. It is a threat essentially. Then the next day, he goes to see his daughter. We then have Angel being thrown out of his house, or he's choosing to leave his father and his family behind to go do his own thing. Father and him are getting into it, arguing. He seems really nice to his sister, even though he could have later. We see the night that everything went changed for him. We hop over here to when Kate and her father are talking. He's asking questions about Angel. She's kind of answering them, but she's confused. We see that something has altered the mind of these creatures, made them violent. They aren't normally violent, which then leads to Cordelia walking in her disguise. She was undercover. We see then he's working with some dirty-looking mafia people. We find out that they're vampires later. More Angel coming out from Resurrection, killing the groundskeeper. Kate's here. She gives him the thing. She says, "Oh, something my dad said made me do this, or led me to do this." Angel doesn't want to say anything. He could have told her here, but he chooses not to because, doesn't want to ruin that image of her father being nice to her is like a big deal, right? And like looking at her as an equal or anything like that is a big deal to her. So he didn't want to ruin it. Demons come. Or whatever these things are, they come attack. Angel shows back up, goes after the drugs. Angel puts it together. Holy shit, they came after me. They're going to go after him. How did Angel get to that point? Oh, we threw them out the window. Oh, yeah.
So talk.
Yeah. So that's why he essentially got the demon to talk. He tells Kate to go over there while that's happening. Angel then decides to kill his entire family, or Angelus. Then we see this whole thing here. He knew too, man. He knew. I mean, it wouldn't have worked. He would have just shot them, but he knew that they were going to try to do something because they're dirty people. Angel says, as soon as he dies, this is a great moment. As soon as he dies, I'm coming through his door. I'm killing you guys. Angel can't do nothing, and he's like being stopped by like this thing. It's really, really cool. Essentially, he kills them. Kate walks in, sees her father dead. Great little moment of her, being like showing her emotion. Angel gets pissed off, goes to kill these guys. Kate's kind of looks around, sees that the address, goes here, shoots them. Angel shows up. Awesome ass fight scene. Then she lets walk out of here. You lose your head. They don't allow that. Angel throws the thing up, does an Ezio move. Awesome. And essentially kills the guy, and then I'm gonna call her Rita because that's the name I don't even know her as Rita. So she essentially tells Angel, "You may have won here, but ultimately your dad wins because he'll never be able to approve of you because he's dead. So that will always kind of haunt you and torture you a little bit." Which is true. It's interesting. And then the funeral, cemetery. And it kind of ends there. So like I said, solid episode. Between a 7 and an 8 is where I'm at. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Head over to Patreon for the full uncut and edited reaction. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here and I'll talk to you guys later.